This semester I'm in Math 409, which is all about using technology in math lessons. Our last lesson plan was supposed to be on geometry, so I decided to make my lesson on different angles and measuring them. During my research, I found actually a bunch of great interactive websites all about the topic of angles and measuring angles. The first is a website that explains everything you need to know about angles. So down here you have the different vocabulary words like vertex, which is the common point at which the two lines or rays are joined, the legs, which are the sides of an angle, the interior, which is the interior of an angle that it's the space in the jaws of the angle extending out to infinity, and the exterior is all the space on the plane that's not the interior. Down here it goes into the different ways that an angle can be identified, which is two different ways. It talks about the symbols and different ways to write about it when you're doing math with angles. Then down here it talks about measuring them and the different types. So there are 6 different types of angles. The first is an acute angle, which is less than 90 degrees. A right angle is exactly 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. A straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. A reflex angle is between 180 and 360 degrees. 360 degrees. And a full angle is exactly 360 degrees. If you go down farther on this one page of the website, it has an explanation of how angles are used in trigonometry, which wouldn't be used in my lesson because my lesson's geared more towards 4th grade, but they are very present in trigonometry. And it also talks about angle construction, so creating an angle and how to do that. You can click on these different links and those will help you. And then down here are related angle topics, so all different things about angles, and like I said, it has basically everything you could ever want to know about angles. But what I like the most about this website is this angle is you can manipulate it, you can move it and create whatever angle you want, and along with being able to move it, it tells you exactly how many degrees your angle is and the type of angle that it is. So right now we have an acute angle, and we can create, froze for a second there, create a right angle, which is right here, 90 degrees, an obtuse angle, a straight angle, a reflex angle, and finally a full angle, which all 6 are listed down here, like we said before. I feel like this website can be really helpful to younger students because they can read about what they're learning about. They get to move what they're learning about, which a lot of students like to be able to manipulate things in order to learn exactly what they're being taught. The next website that I used is this one. It's called the Teacher LED Interactive Whiteboard. It's another great tool for this lesson because you can move not just one, but both of the legs on the angle, which is awesome. So you can make your own angle, completely your own. One thing that you can do is you can focus on certain parts of the angle. So if you want to focus on the interior, like we learned before, this is obviously an obtuse angle, so the red part is the interior. And then we can also focus on the exterior, which makes it a reflex angle. So for now we'll focus on the interior, or the obtuse angle. And my favorite part of this one is it comes with a protractor, which you can move in a circle. It stays in this one spot because that's the vertex of the angle and that's where you need to put the protractor. So it emphasizes that to the students that they need to keep the midpoint of the protractor on the vertex. So you line up the bottom of the protractor to the angle, and then you can measure. So we have about 120 degree angle here, and that really, you can move it to create whatever angle you want, and this will allow the students to make it totally their own. So hopefully that will spark their interest and make them want to learn more about angles and make them want to learn how to measure them so they can play with this website and also with this one, because I know I have a lot of fun playing with them because it's cool.